you been to do? Preaching Christ. So the Sanhedrin council called them in, and in essence they say, are you men deaf? We told you not to do that anymore. The Apostle Peter, again being the spokesman of the crowd, say, we have a problem here because you're telling us not to preach it, but the Lord commands us to preach it. We ought to obey God rather than man. The Sanhedrin council say, well, we're just going to have to beat you if you keep preaching it. And they were beaten for preaching the gospel. And the next verse said, God, they went away with it because God counted the word and suffered for the cause of Christ. And the next verse said, they in the temple, and from house to house, they ceased not to teach and preach Jesus Christ. In Acts 8:4, the Magna Carta of the whole essence of Acts, say they went everywhere preaching the word. Acts 12:24, the word of God grew and multiplied. Acts 14:1-3, they so spake boldly that a great multitude believed. Acts 19, verse 20, so mightily grew the word of God and prevailed. Romans 10:18, that sound went into all the earth. Colossians 1:6 and 1:23, all creation under heaven heard the gospel. All the world heard it. The word, the Roman Empire had the gospel emblazoned across it like wildfire, because those ancient faithful men of God did not want to go and face God in judgment, being guilty without him pardon. 1 Corinthians 5 tells those of us who, 1 Timothy 5 tells those of us who preach, to preach without fear or favor, without partiality. And that's a very difficult thing for some people to do. God is no respecter of person, and neither should we be. Romans 2:11. And 1 Kings 18:21. How long halt you between two opinions? If the Lord be God, follow him. But if Baal, follow him. And we ought to have that unequivocal, that uncompromising, that unbending view as gospel preachers. I'm going to present the truth if the walls crack.